Back into another episode of the Game of Cryptos. Today I want to go over all this bullish news that we're hearing about Caspa and just giving you my overall take on this. So we are going to go into this little PowerPoint I have and go over a couple points. I'm going to disappear, but as you can see right here, I have Caspa. Perception is reality. Okay, what do I mean by that? You guys have probably heard that in life in general, or people talking about that with crypto. And basically this comes down to narrative. It comes down to hype. It comes down to expectations. And basically what this means is in crypto, in this crypto game, when it comes to these investments and when it comes to these bull runs, basically there's a lot of promises. There's a lot of things that projects say that they're going to do, and in essence, we as crypto investors tend to believe this. We believe into the hype. So if a project says that they're going to have smart contracts like KASPA is now going to have come out next month, we start to believe into that. And that's what it means when it says perception is reality. And basically that's all that you need for the bullishness of certain projects. As long as people believe in the hype, believe in the project and its vision and what's to come, that's how projects build exponentially this hype, and eventually price action follows. And that is right now what is going on with Caspa. So some of the highlights of some bullish use cases, the smart contracts that are to come, the KRC-20. We just got the news that we're expecting it to come out next month, sometime in June, to be implemented. That's going to be extremely bullish for Caspa. Centralized exchange listings. Hopefully we have Coinbase list them, and hopefully we have Binance list them. Guys, in a crypto bull run, you want retail. The people that were buying the Doge coins, the Shiba Inus of last cycle, if they can go and log on to definitely something like a Coinbase, or maybe who even knows, like a Robinhood in the future, and they're able to buy Caspa, that is going to insanely increase the price of this crypto. And I say that because in crypto, people want to have an easy way of being able to buy. People that are in Caspa already right now are people that are more seasoned investors, people that know how to buy on decentralized exchanges and whatnot, or buying on other places like Uphold to get Caspa. But the people that are going to be able to increase these prices later down the future are the people that are going to be buying things off of Binance and Coinbase. And that is going to be another bullish reason why Caspa, I think, is going to really outperform a lot of cryptos in this up and coming bull run. Speaking of bull runs, this is Caspa's very first bull run. So basically it's indefinitely in price discovery because there's no previous sell history. So there's no previous price history in general. So then that means that there's no sell pressure. There's no like, oh, okay, when it reaches this price, well, based on, what happened in the past, there's going to be a huge sell wall at that. No. So that is another reason why I'm super bullish on Caspa, and a lot of people are too. Also, it being the trilemma solver. Again, this goes back to my previous point about perception is reality. This has been one of the most talked about things, and the biggest thing talked about Caspa being the trilemma solver, being having the speed for transactions, the security, and the scalability, the trilemma solver. That is what I mean about perception being reality. And that is how Caspa has been pitched, and that is what people believe. And as long as people believe this and believe this narrative, that is going to continue this hype for Caspa. And then in addition, Caspa being digital silver, more usable peer-to-peer money transaction than something like gold. Silver is utilized more. So that is again what Caspa is being thought of as. And again, perception is reality. Remember that. And here is a picture from Casplex. You can go and view this on Twitter, on X, just showing you the roadmap of 2024, May, with the open beta, closed beta, published white papers, complex community, open source index, and then in June, the official release, smart contracts, KRC-20, KRC-721. So, guys, really, really bullish. This is going to create a lot of price action for Caspa. Now here, this is what I wanted to go over. These are some potential prices of, okay, where can Caspa go? So the point of this graph is basically I'm going to give you some advice. A lot of people right now are saying, okay, Caspa to $1. We obviously need to go to $1 before we can go to $2, $3, etc. It is imperative. It is important to know, especially people that bought in Caspa at like 0.001, at really low numbers, that these are psychological numbers. $1, $1.50, $2, $2.50, $3. So what's the why am I bringing this up? When it comes to selling, just know that even though Caspa has obviously yet to hit any of these prices, so there's no price history, so there's not going to be any sell pressure, so to say. There will be sell pressure more than likely at these psychological numbers. And it doesn't mean that, once it hits this number, boom, it's going to go down, it's going to tank. No. But just know, okay, if people generally think that it's going to go to $1, you might initially see Caspa run up to like 75, 80 cents, and then you're probably going to see a little dip back down, maybe to like 60 cents, and then you're going to see it run up again past $1, and then on its way to like maybe 125, then 150, and then you're maybe like 130, 135, you're going to see another sell. So basically just be prepared to know that you never want to assume it's going to exactly hit a number and not expect there to be some sell pressure, because these are psychological numbers where everyone else who is trading this crypto is thinking the same thing. So therefore they're going to want to front run. They're going to want to front run before the sell off, which means they're going to sell early. I mean, just as an example, think about what happened last bull run with Dogecoin. Everyone was saying Dogecoin is going to $1. Dogecoin only went to like 70 something cents, didn't get to $1. They said Bitcoin was going to 100K. What did it get to? Almost 70,000. So again, it fell short. Now obviously this bull run is going to be a lot different. We're going to see a lot more price action, but again, just keep that in mind when it comes to your certain maybe like take profit levels and whatnot. Now I brought this picture up, so you got Caspa, and over here, what do we got here, guys? Cardano. There's been a lot of comparison about potentially what can happen with Caspa as far as its price action and market cap as to what happened with Cardano. And I'm going to give you guys an example of that. So if we go to the all-time chart for Cardano, we will see, so this is dealing with market cap. So market cap wise, Cardano in its first bull run went to around, what is that, $27 billion. And then in its second bull run back in 2021, it went to as far as 95 billion. So what I'm going to show you is what I potentially see Caspa going to in this coming bull run. Now, some of you might be like, the prediction is a little bearish, but I think it's okay to be more on the cautious side, the more potential realistic side, and not be this so-called moon boy with these crazy high expectations, and then you get dumped on and become exit liquidity. So in order to just kind of get a more visualization of this, I'm going to the coin perspective. I love this site. And I pulled up Caspa. So as you can see, I already put that in here. So if Caspa went to $26 billion, which was where ADA was at its first bull run all-time high. That means KASPA can go to about $1.10. Again, I know that this is a bearish number. That's almost an 8x. But for some, even if it goes to $1.10, that's life-changing. Just think about it. There's some people that have 100,000 KASPA. So if it goes to $1, that's $100,000 plus. So just think about that. There's some people that have a million KASPA. If it goes to just $1, boom, they're a millionaire. So some of you might think like, oh, that's really bearish. That's a bearish number, but it comes down to, well, when did you get into KASPA? How much do you have? So this is, again, generally a lot of people think it's going to be about $1. I think that's really extremely more than likely to happen. I would be shocked if KASPA doesn't go to minimum $1. Again, I know that's bearish, but this is, I feel like, absolutely going to happen. There would have to be a black swan event to happen for it not to at least reach this number, this bull run. Then we go back to the market cap of Cardano. In its second bull run, it reached around 95 billion. So if we go back here and let's say if it goes to 95, that's about a $4.03 KASPA. So you're looking at 32x from today's numbers. Again, guys, this can be a lot of money for some people. Like a $4 KASPA, again, if you have, just think about it. Even if you have 10,000 KASPA, you know what? Let me just show you. If you have 10,000 KASPA and it goes to that dollar value, you're looking at 40K off of 10,000 KASPA. Now, I know that there's a lot of people out there right now that have make 50,000 in KASPA. 50,000, not $50,000, 50,000 KASPA. You're looking at almost just shy of $250,000, $200,000. That's insane. And right now that costs you about $6,200. So you can go from $6,200 to $200,000 by KASPA going to $4. Do not underestimate what can really happen this bull run and what can happen with the power of crypto. These things do happen. So again, this is just kind of giving you a rough estimate. If I were to say, where do I see it going anywhere between $1 to $4. Now again, I could be wrong. A crazy black swan event could happen, and we never see $1 in KASPA. But I'm willing to bet. This is one of I back this the most as far as my conviction card or KASPA is one of my highest conviction plays right now. And right now, obviously, if we're looking at the price charts, pretty bullish in the last 7 days. It's up 14%. Just guys, look at the all-time chart of KASPA. Beautiful. Just beautiful. It goes, it reaches an all-time high, retraces. Reaches an all-time high, retraces. So I wonder what's going to happen next. Honestly, with this bullish news, with we're in the middle of a bull run, we're post-BTC happening, I really think the next target is going to be around 25 cents. So you're going to be looking at almost double of where we're at right now. So instead of about a $3 billion market cap, I would say in a matter of months, we're going to be looking at about a $6 billion market cap and around a 25-cent KASPA. Maybe by, midsummer. Could happen sooner. Who knows? But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do this video just talking about, just continuously, not to give up on your investments. What happened recently with Caspa in the news is a reason why you should hold. And you got to hold on for a while if you want to make life-changing money. Now, I'm not saying hold from bull run to the next bull run and never sell, but you have to let your your investments appreciate. And over here, we're looking at the block DAG. This is just kind of showing you, how Caspa is different from a blockchain. This utilizes a block DAG, so it's part of its technology, and this is one reason. Another reason why Caspa is just fundamentally different from a lot of the other layer ones and just cryptos in general, and this is why it can handle more, have more speed, more scalability, and security. So really, Caspa is just really bullish, guys, really bullish. And if we look at its addresses, we can see that the address accounts for every category: crabs, octopus, fish, dolphin, shark, whale, humpback, are all going up. For instance, octopuses, people who own 1,000 to 10K are up 3,000. So, just a lot of people are starting to get into it. Caspa is a crypto that retail can get behind. Just think about it. When people, psychologically, people like to see, when someone sees, 12 cents, now price isn't everything, because just because it's cheap doesn't mean that it's a good thing to buy, and just because it's expensive doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing to buy. But you got to think about the overall psychology of the average investor. When they see something like, I can buy Caspa for 12 cents versus I can buy a Bitcoin for $60-something thousand, more than likely people are going to put their money in something like this. Again, at the end of the day, though, I'm not fudding Bitcoin, because we know that Bitcoin is endgame. Bitcoin overall is the crypto to be in. It is the thing that outshines all investments. It is volatile, but way less volatile than all the other cryptos. And at the end of the game, your goal should be to gain more Bitcoin. You use altcoins to gain more Bitcoin. But what I'm getting at is the psychology of the market. People are going to look at Caspa and see that 12 cents is more attractable than buying expensive Ethereum at 3,000 plus or Bitcoin at 60,000 plus. People want to feel like they own more units of something, own more cryptos, or just own more of that crypto. So that's why, another reason why Caspa is going to be bullish. And then if something like this, Caspa, can get on exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, which I just feel like is a matter of time, guys, I think Caspa is going to be that one of those cryptos that people are going to heavily buy. And I think this is going to heavily run in this bull run. We see it all the time. Every bull run, there's something that just absolutely steals the show. Last cycle, I feel like a lot of it was Solana. I hate to mention this one, but there was Terra Luna too. It did make people a lot of money, but it also cost a lot of people a lot of money due to what happened. But my point is, I think Caspa has a potential to be that layer one that runs hard. Now, Caspa isn't going to be similar to Solana in the sense that Caspa is not heavily VC backed, but Caspa can have the Solana run as far as just the hype and everyone just kind of like aping into it. I really do see something like that happening with Caspa. So, let me know, guys, what do you think about Caspa? Are you bullish just on, Caspa as a whole? Do you really think that it is going to solve the trilemma, the speed, the scalability, the security? Are you bullish with the black DAG? Are you bullish with, everything that's to come? Do you think it's going to live up to this hype, live up to this expectations? And also let me know in the comments, where do you see Caspa going? Do you see at least going to $1? Do you see it going to $2, $3, $4, $5? I'm not in the camp of anyone I'm not in the camp of thinking it's going to go to $10. I think that's kind of absurd. At least in this bull run, I think it's absolutely absurd. But maximum maybe $5. Let me see what a $5 would look like. It's got to be over. So it's almost a 40x. And yeah, you're looking at $117 billion market cap. Plausible. It's plausible. not impossible. But again, I would say look between anywhere between, 1 to 4. But if I'm being honest, I'm thinking anywhere between $1 to like 3 something. Maybe like a $3.10 Caspa max. So like a 25x, 75 billion. So we'll see what happens. Don't hate me. I know some of you are going to be like, oh, that's so bearish. It's going to go to 10, 15 now with the smart contracts. I want it to. Trust me, I do. But again, I want to be realistic, and I don't want to give so much hopium and get, people that are newer to crypto wrecked and thinking and holding on when, they think it's going to go to $10 and here it's at 5 and they didn't take profits and they get dumped on. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Also, just want to mention I will be going live soon. Maybe sometime next week. I want to start implementing at least 1 live a week, maybe 2, and then doing a video like this. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one.